Ziggity Zig talking his way out of silver game number, let's see, 18 I think, and this is a game between myself and Sulphide. It's Protoss versus Zerg game. I did get quite a number of Zerg opponents. Now this is actually from a little while ago because today, the day this video is released, is the crossover from Season 8 to Season 9, also known as 2012 Season 3 to Season 4. I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to keep numbering them, but I'll probably switch over at one point. But I don't really like playing during the lockout week. I mean, maybe I would another time, so I just didn't really have the time for it, nor was I interested, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to play in the first day of laddering. I might, oh, actually, I'll have to do my live game tomorrow, so the live game will be my placement game tomorrow, which will be played today when the video is released. Anyway, time traveling's weird. But this was a game that I just... I think I had this one labeled as not quite sure what happened there. So, I guess I'm a little bit curious to find out what's going on. Also, I'm not feeling all that well. I keep getting this weird thing in the back of my throat, so I'm just gonna try to have some water here. There I go, moving out to the 12-ish gate, but, Sulphide Supply is definitely doing a little bit better than me, mostly because of, well, no, the APM is much different, but the EPM isn't making too much of a difference there. So, I find Sulphide, and I don't find any other shenanigans. There's no filler just down there at the natural. That's cool. Do you know what I noticed? I've been listening to a few things. Well, I've been listening to radio, among other things, and just sort of, well, not really amateur radio, but definitely local radio stations. I don't live in a very urban part of the world. It's all pretty sprawled, and so the local radio stations are kind of amateur, but just like one step up from. You know what? They say the word a lot. I always try very hard not to say the word too many times, and honestly, I think I'm doing better than most of the people that I listen to, so live and learn. There's another 14 pylon cybernetics cores ready to go, and I don't quite have enough now for my first unit. However, I have taken control of this tower, which, I mean, I like being forward and all, but the only trick there is it gets really hard to scout, because by the time I want to go back in, then I lose this scout. So here comes the drone to take possession of that, and oh, and I see him move away. So then I just say, well, fine, I'll move back and retake that tower. I'm okay with that. Here comes my first zealot. Ooh, I think it was at this point that I noticed that I did not put a wall off with my cyber core. None too perturbed. So I get gas pretty early. For some reason I go for a stalker second. That seems a bit different. Oh, something just clicked there. Oh, that was me. Okay, so I'm very redundantly powering my forward buildings, which I should probably have one in back behind here as well, and possibly, well, when you're up against Zerg, you can't be expecting too many shenanigans. Possibly saving gas for the creation of the robotics facility, which is usually my pretty quick moving robotics facility. Like I like to get quite a few. Well, actually, I like to get one observer out, but I'm trying to think about maybe working my way up into maybe two observer places that I can get a bit better scouting, because my scouting right now is not all that good. So I'd like to get better at that. This is currently terrible. I mean, I have no idea what's going on up here. Don't know if he's expanded. I should have gone in for a look within the 4-minute range, I think. Or you tell me, when's the best spot to go for a second look? Or if anyone goes for a second look at all. Here's my 2-3 gate, which is very, 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 very late. That's not good at all. I probably should have made a... Oh, I am making a sentry. Why did I do that? Because now I want to have my observer, and I always... Oh, get myself all in trouble there with the observers, because then I can't make it, because I've wasted all the gas. But I am managing to stay ahead of my supply blocking, which I'm excited about. The army supply, however, is pretty much quite even. The Roach Warren is now going down, so I know there's going to be that in a bit. We'll keep an eye on what that observer finds out, and here comes the Overlord, which could be scouting me. Maybe scouting me. I'm not sure. Is he not scouting me? No, not scouting me at all either. Oof, boy, did I see a whole lot of stuff going on there. Oh, here come the 2 Zerglings about to kill my probe. And 3, 2, 1, gone. So that didn't do too well. But I am noticing that there are 2 Zerglings parked on that tower as well. So I think, well... Did I not move out? Oh, I thought I moved out and took the towers. Meantime... Here we go. So we see queens, queens. And a spine crawler. I keep wanting to call them sunken colonies. I'm really that old school that I still think those are called sunken colonies. They're not, but there you go. So I think he already had a 3rd down there. Metabolic boost, an evo chamber, a few things, but for the most part, I don't think I saw the roach warren, unless that's what that was. Or unless that's what this was. No, that's double evo. So double evo, don't say anything else. Meanwhile, I'm trying to warp in a few units. I am doing alright in unit supply, which I am pleased with. That's cool. Meantime, here comes some stuff, and there, that should have been my first indication that there's probably some shenanigans going on with a 3rd base, because there are some creep colonies on their way down there. Quite a number of creep colonies, in fact. 2 immortals. Okay, now is the time. Now is the time to push. Why am I not doing anything? Come on, get going. Get going. 2 gateways at the door. 2 extra gateways, so now I'm up to 5. I'm pleased with 5. However, the one problem I have here is that I do not yet have a forward pylon. So here comes a few units out to take care of this. Got a couple stalkers. Managed to get that. Good. And I send him back. That little probe. But, meantime, since my observer's here, I get pretty lucky. Because I can see everything, which is good. The units start moving up the ramp. Get myself a little bit congested and clogged, but on the other hand, there's a lot of units coming in there, and oh no, I should be. Oh, why aren't I force fielding right up here at the front? I should be putting in a couple of these. So well. I can be much faster than that. The EPM's up to 23. That's not too bad. Sulphide seeming to just be throwing down a bunch of defensive Zerglings. 24 Zerglings coming out at me really quick. Come on, more force fields. Force field plural. There, that's better. See, that just needs to be a lot faster. And then, yes, I cut myself off, but I theoretically protect myself from most of the shenanigans that are going on. And here it comes again. So all Sulphide had was a whole lot of units. Let's have a look here. Oh no, there wasn't a 3rd. Yeah, I thought there was a 3rd. Maybe 39 ABM. 34. Still. Nothing going on at the moment. Spending. Army. R? Resources? Control R. Units killed, worker killed. No, that's not the one I want. Do I want this? Units lost. That's much better. So... I know I was talking about scouting, but I came in, I scouted. I should have scouted for a 3rd. Because he could have rolled up behind me with a bunch of roaches. So that was just it. Yeah, I didn't get high enough with my observer to find the roach warren up there. And Sulphide, for whatever reason, was not making roaches. This would have been a lot harder had most of those been roaches. That's sort of interesting. Anyway. Yeah, 2 immortal push on an early robo facility, middle of the road, not losing my... Oh, right. Yeah, you could pretty much see that the entire time, but not losing my scouting probe probably would have helped that somewhat. Could have taken that out behind me really quickly, but might not have wanted to yield that. Still had not found my base. Had only just found me over there. Can't remember what league this guy was in, but there you go. EPM was 39, a little higher than me, and I still won. There's the income tab. I had the gas, he had the minerals. So his macro is a bit better. Was I... Where was I here? Yeah, it was pretty much... Oh, but I didn't have my 2 gates up there. I get so tunnel visioned at the front when I'm attacking. So, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Send me an email, ziggyzig@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter, @ZiggyStarcraft. Tomorrow starts a new season. Let's hope I can place back in silver and continue moving up the ranks. See if I can finish a little bit better in silver than I did this season. I think I was top 50 finishing this season. I'd like to be top 25, if not top 8, obviously. Just keep working at it and see if I can get some games in. Yeah. Stay tuned.